Welcome back to the episode of
off
Give
the
It Just
dome?
podcast with Kyzie the Krew.
Kinda.
We opened up with a freestyle by Scooch.
Yeah,
Ad lib by Lyric.
you know,
Okay.
that's my
Show
favorite hat
but
lib.
shouting. Show but shouting.
Lyric is here. Kyle is here. Justin is here. We back. We're recording again the second time today.
Hey y'all.
Bringing out a
Back
little
to
bit more
back.
content. We don't know if this will be a full episode, but it'll be enough because we've been lacking severely. And by we, I mean myself. The first topic that Lyric brought to my attention outside of her eternal water is how far would you go to get your girl back?
And I want to know.
It
I want to know.
I think it's situational. Depends on what you did.
No, Lyric, I want to know how far you going to get your man back. Let's say you messed up, Lyric, because women do mess up.
They do. I'm very much. Women do mess up.
So
Not this women, but women
if you
do
know,
mess up.
we ain't even gonna do that. We ain't even gonna do that.
Now let's be for real. When do I really just be?
Oh, okay. Well, you ain't
Exactly.
been far long enough to
That's
know.
true, y'all. Let's preface this with I don't know how far I would go. I've never had a boyfriend, so I don't know how far I would go. But I feel like if I was in the wrong and that's my man, we're going to the furthest extent.
Yeah,
No, I agree.
I ain't gonna lie.
To the
I done
furthest
had
extent.
girlfriends, and I done been in the wrong a lot, but I ain't care.
Y'all don't be caring.
I didn't care, but I was young. You feel me? I feel like they
But
have a
I
lot to
feel
do with
like
maturity
even now
and age.
is
Like,
young. Like, okay, the person
Yeah,
that
now
I was
he's definitely
talking
young.
to, we're no longer on speaking terms. Can you hear me? We're no longer on speaking terms because of him, because he was in the wrong. But like, according to him, he's never wrong. So like, he just don't care.
That's
And I'm
a
like, you
red
don't
flag.
care. That's
You
cool.
can't
That's
never be wrong.
that's a red flag.
Yeah.
there we go. That's a red flag.
It's a big red flag that I never really.
You want me to go first? Or you want me to go? Or
You're
you
definitely going first.
How far would I've gone to extensive lengths to get my
Yeah.
girl back, and it depends on what you did, and it depends on
Definitely.
the relationship that you have, how
That's fair.
strong and how bad
How
you
important
want
they
it,
are
and how
to you.
important they are to you, and that'll show you. Like in that moment, you figure out the answer to that question: how important is this person to me? How
Exactly.
much do I need this
That's how I
person?
know. Listen, y'all. That's how I know I didn't mean shit to that nigga, and that's okay. We take that for what it is, and then we keep it going.
Maybe you did it. He just didn't know it. Or he didn't know how to express that.
Well, it's too late to know
I'm
now.
tired of making excuses for niggas.
Yeah, that was bad.
You treat people exactly how you feel about them.
That's no cap. But yeah, I've gone to the extent of getting Lyric and Kyle to help
I
me.
am Miss Lieutenant. Get your bitch back. I help. I do
I
what I
have to edit
need.
that one. That's pretty.
I'm just on,
I have to.
I'm
but
just
I
on the
get it.
team.
I appreciate it, but I get it. I get it.
You could bleep me out, you know.
So yeah, bro. I've done. I don't know. That was the first time I've ever had to like
Actually
make a
do
concerted
something.
effort to get my
Yeah.
girl back.
I'm waiting
Yeah.
on that day. I think it'll be a good day for
I
me.
think-
Yeah.
I think I'm
Just-
gonna
But
finally
I
be
feel
like,
Just don't put
that-
yourself in a position to do that though.
yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
never.
just don't
But
do
I
that.
also feel like witnessing that, like as a girl, really put things in perspective for like my dude at the time. Like, wow,
If he really wanted to, he would.
yeah,
Type
it was
thing.
giving that. Like, if you really wanted to, he would. Like, you don't
Well, I'm
care
glad
about
you
me
finally
for real.
realized that.
Yeah, you
It's
know.
good that you remove
You know,
yourself
that was
from the
my
situation.
my
Before it
first
got too far
ever
along.
situation for real. So,
Yeah.
you know
Learning experience.
that it was.
Yeah. Oh, are you gonna go? Or can I? I'm gonna let you go, and then I'll ask the question.
What's the question?
How far would you go to get your girl back, Justin Harris?
It's like to an extent, bro, because he knows me, and it's like, bro, he noticed like.
Are you one of those nonchalants?
Very.
I hate nonchalant niggas.
So,
they really blow
with
me. I'm
me-
not gonna lie.
Right.
It's like certain stuff. It's like it's not gonna get me on my bad side. It's not that I don't care, but it's like certain shit it just doesn't piss me off.
That's fair.
Like me, like I'm such a chill nigga. I'm such a chill dude.
I'm hitting the table, bro.
It's like it takes a lot to piss me off. So
Okay.
when it comes to like her talking about her feelings and everything else, I'm gonna take that into like consideration. I'm not gonna like abide that. Like, I'm just like I'm not gonna say you tripping, bro. Like just
You're
that
not gonna
it.
invalidate it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yes,
yeah.
I just-
I'm not gonna push that to the side. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna hear you out,
Mm.
but I'm not an argumentative person.
What?
I'm not. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and argue with you 24/7. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I'm gonna let you talk, and then we can come to an agreement. I'm like,
Or just agree.
Or we
disagree.
could agree to disagree.
you
That's
feel
it.
me? Like,
Well, okay. I have a question for y'all then. So, do y'all feel like y'all girl bringing something to y'all attention that y'all like continuously do that bothers her? Would y'all consider that bitching?
Nah.
But
I used to, but
Okay, because I used to get told that I was bitching.
Nah, it depends on what it is.
And I'm like, okay.
All right, what was it?
Yeah, well,
wait, he actually
What was it?
said you bitching.
He's literally, you're bitching.
I'm not gonna say that word.
Yeah,
bitching.
I'd be like, you bugging
Nah,
and
nah,
you
nah.
nagging.
Like, bitching. And
Okay,
I'm looking at my messages
there's
like.
there's a difference between calling somebody because
That word.
before you
No,
even
okay, I
say,
get it,
before
I
you
get
even
it, I
say
get
the
it.
word, you're gonna say like, all right, listen, I'm not calling you one,
But you're doing
you're
this.
bitching.
I didn't take that word personally. I was like, you could have used a different word, but okay. Like, I know you're not necessarily calling me a bitch, but it's still just like me personally. I don't feel like I was bitching, and I only say that because I don't like arguing with people. I feel like if you're doing something that I have already brought to your attention in a calm way, I'm telling you this bothers me. I don't like this. I would like for this, that, and that to occur on your own time, not in like no pressuring way.
Yeah.
And it gets ignored, and you keep doing the same thing.
Can I ask what it was?
Yes. Okay. So when we would talk, he would have this thing where like he would be like, I don't like texting. I hate texting. I like to be on the phone. Okay. So
Lord
what?
have mercy.
Man,
what?
I hate being on the phone, but that's
Cool.
phone.
But my thing is, I feel like that's a so if you don't like being on the phone, okay,
I make an
cool.
exception, though.
It could be a compromising thing.
I make an
though.
exception
And
for
for
you.
him, like we would just never like. So I went on a trip. Y'all know I'm on that cruise. I was on an 8-day cruise. Like anytime I call, we would text the whole time. Anytime I called him, he would not answer. And it was like I'm on my cruise. I'm on my trip. I'm having a good time. So I'm not really like pressed for real. But then he went out of town. And he went to visit this school because he plays basketball. So he went to visit this school that was going to give him like a scholarship or whatever. And I'm just wanted to hear about the trip, y'all. Like, he's on the trip. I'm like, okay, I'm tired of texting. I literally said, I've been trying to do the whole texting thing, but I don't like it. Can you just call me when you get a chance so we could talk about how your trip went?
Yeah.
Nothing.
No response.
No response. Read my
looking
shit.
red?
Read my shit. The next morning is gonna text me like good morning. And we had already had a conversation about like don't just even if it's the next day, if I'm saying something that's a question
brush past
or
it.
something to respond to, do not just ignore me.
Yeah.
I said that multiple times. But now I got an attitude, now I'm doing too much. Now I'm bitching. No, you're a bitch. Actually.
If something's brought to my attention that my significant other isn't, a fan of, it depends on what it is. It depends like if I know that it can be, I don't want to say harmful, but if I know something, because I'm self-aware. I know when I do things that are annoying. But like if I'm on the game or something and you just don't want me to be on the game and there's no like
okay, now that could be bitching.
They don't be like, okay,
I feel like
bugging,
I'm a
but-
very understanding person. Like that is bitching.
But if you like
Like that's bitching. Like, okay, we could go with that.
Let me win a game. I'm turned up.
I feel like if I'm on the game, like you can't just be mad at me because I'm on the game. But like if I don't know, like you said, if you want me to call you or something like that, I'm not gonna be mad at that.
Yeah,
Okay,
and I'm
this is
just trying to hear
wrong.
about your trip.
Especially
Like this,
if I like you.
this is going, and that's why I told him like, you cannot like me. You can't.
Impossible.
You don't want to. It's impossible. You don't want to talk. You don't want to do nothing. How you like me? That's crazy. Like you're weird
like,
for even continuing to talk to me because you know you don't like me.
I don't like being on the phone, but my girlfriend likes being on the phone, so I have to make an exception.
And that's the thing. You don't have. I'm not saying if you don't like being on the phone, okay, we ain't got to be on the phone every day. But I'm texting you. I don't like texting, so then you can call me. I feel like that's.
I ain't no
that's
text either. I
simple.
ain't finna sit there and text you, bro.
Bro, I hate
One time
texting, and then you
like,
gonna what you
just
doing me to
call
death.
Nah, that's if you can't if you
Then you ain't even talking about that.
if you don't like being on the phone, but you're bad at texting too,
And then but you also long distance, so I don't be seeing you.
can't talk. Yeah, it's just all nasty.
That's all nasty work.
It just sound like he didn't like you for real.
That's all it
Yeah,
was.
that's unfortunate.
He didn't like me.
I can't be on the phone 24/7, bro.
You should talk into the microphone, bro. Like you want to do a podcast, but you don't want to talk into the mic.
Chill.
Like what?
But being on the phone 24/7, like I ain't gonna lie, that did kind of like fuck me up because it got to like the end of the days and we'll be on the phone. Motherfucker, all right, we have nothing to talk about.
Okay, no.
Like I ain't gonna lie.
That's why you
I'm
shouldn't
not gonna lie
have to
to
talk
you.
all day.
Like trying to have like okay, by all means, if you want to be on the phone 24/7, that's cool. But please be in mind when you ask us what the hell we want to talk about, and we literally been like
Talking all day.
we been talking all day. Like
There's only so
What
much
do you
to
wanna
talk
hear?
about.
Okay,
Yeah.
what
Like, what
you
else do
want to talk about is crazy right now, anyways.
Yeah, well,
Like,
okay.
like,
What,
what you-
what you
That's
had
not bad,
said,
though.
it was like, so you don't feel people need to talk every day? Like, I mean, not every day, all day?
Not if y'all had that understanding, like if you can communicate that you busy or they busy,
Right.
or y'all just not.
It just be communication
You
for
know what I
me.
Yeah.
If y'all just let each other know, like I'll call you when I can, or
Mm-hmm.
But see, I am the type of person that like to be on the phone. But I feel like that's just because me, Zoe, and Jelani, those are my two best friends. Like since high school, that's what we do.
Hey,
Like we sit in each other's presence on the phone. So it's like even if I get that though, because like if you talking to somebody all day, all the time, y'all not gonna have nothing to talk about. So for me, it's more of like I'm a quality time person. So it's more of like a being in your presence type of thing. It's not like we gotta really talk.
If we on the phone,
you just like the.
I just like to be in the presence.
If we on the phone and like. Let's say I'm doing something, like I'm moving stuff around, cleaning the garage. If I'm doing something, I don't want to be on the phone, like in my pocket. But like if I'm on the game and we done talked already, and you doing whatever you doing on that side of the phone, and I'm on this side of the phone playing the game, whatever, and we just on the phone, like you said, in each other's presence, I can live with that. But I don't need you just in my pocket on the phone while I'm doing something, because now I can't listen to my music.
And now I gotta listen to you doing whatever you're doing.
Just wait until we're done. If you want to get on the phone just not to talk, and we both just chilling and vibe, I can do that. But not while I'm in the middle of doing
if you're doing something, then
like I'm walking to the car, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the gym or whatever. I don't need.
But I also feel like that's like depending on how often I would see somebody. Because I feel like if I see you a lot, then like that's gonna decrease my feelings of like, oh, I need to just sit in silence with you on the phone.
I hate being on the phone when I'm in a car too, but I need my music. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Maya call me all the time. And
For sure.
I be like,
girls do that. Me and Johnny be on the phone.
I'll call you when I'm done.
I'll be like,
I'll call you when I get there.
I really want to listen to this show right now.
Well, just say that.
Nah, it's not that easy.
I just want to listen to my music.
Nah, it's not that easy. Not all the time.
Don't take it in a bad way, but it's like.
Yeah, I mean, nah.
I just feel like everybody has to have their own personal boundaries. So it's like if your personal boundary is, I love you, I want to talk to you, but like I would like to listen to my music in the car. That's my me time. I don't feel like that's like a bad boundary to have.
Yeah, I agree. It just depends on how she feeling that day.
Because
like if we haven't talked in a minute and like she feel like now she really want to tell me something, then it's like okay, I'll sit. But if she, when she just want to sit on the phone in silence and I'm driving, I'm like okay, now I'm gonna call you when I get to where I'm going.
Yeah.
Sometimes
this situation.
Yeah, it's situational. It works sometimes. Sometimes it don't. You talked about brother not really liking you. This, that, and the third. Justin about this. I feel like we've had this conversation before, but it's a new group. What red flags did you miss? How long was you talking to bro? And what red flags did you miss? And why did you ignore them?
Okay, this isn't funny. This is so bad. This is so bad. I would like to preface this by saying that, y'all, I turned 22 very soon, but I have never had a boyfriend. Like, this was my first ever situation for real, where my feelings were involved. Let me just start by saying
it sounds like you ain't never put your feelings into a nigga before.
Ever, never. No. And I did it this one time, and that shit bit me in the ass real bad.
That's why she able to graduate with a 4.9 GPA. And
I honestly don't ever want to do this again.
Yeah.
She's been real focused.
Yeah, I honestly never want to do that again. It was real ghetto. Like, I hated it.
Having a person?
Yes, because I really feel like he took me like a joke, y'all. I'm being so serious. Like, I missed so many red flags just because he was also super confusing. I feel like, so like it would be like a red flag, but I'm like, okay, well, he did this, so maybe that's not. And normally, let me just preface this by saying, normally I'm a very much Judge Judy ass bitch. You're very much one strike and you're out with me. And this time, I don't know what it was, but that just wasn't the case. But I would say the red flags, that never listening to no calm music.
Oh yeah, you did.
I would say that was one. So he was just always upset. Like, I wouldn't say always upset, but like I would say that would be a big one. Another one is whenever he would come home, he would never say nothing. Like, he wouldn't say like, I'm home.
To Georgia?
Because he went to school out of state. I'm not going to say the school. But he went to school out of state. He would never be like, I'm home. Let me think.
How you find out he was home? That would have pissed me off.
Because I had his location. That's what was so crazy to me. I got your location, but you don't want to say you coming home. That's what I'm talking about, like the mixed signal type stuff. Like, that doesn't make sense. You don't want me to know you home. That would have pissed me off. But I got your whole location.
What made you check his location?
I do that. I just check everybody's location. I check like all my friends. Yeah, it's not like just because you my dude. Like, I check everybody's location. Like, my mama, I'd be like, girl, where you at? Like, I'm nosy. Let me just feel like that. I'm a nosy person. But let me see, what's another one? I would say I missed a whole bunch of them. It was, to be honest, he just didn't like me. Like,
did you miss him, or were you just ignoring him because you liked him?
It was, I think it was that. Like, because I'm very self-aware. I think it was more so I was just, like, I was just ignoring him. That's really all it was. Because, like, he never wanted to do nothing for real. He didn't want to go on no dates. But let me say, I was talking to him for almost a year.
Right.
We were long distance. But, like, we really never did nothing for real. It was never, like, and when it came to communication, that was really the biggest red flag that I missed for real. Like, whenever I would express myself, because I'm very good at expressing my emotions, like how I feel, I'm going to give you your chance to say what you got to say. I'm going to say what I got to say. We can agree to disagree, or we like whatever the case may be. But like, I'm not going to do too much. But he always made it seem like I was doing too much just because, or he would ignore, like completely ignore what I was saying, like, and wouldn't say nothing. So all in all,
on the phone or in person?
mostly on the phone or through text. Like either way, it would be like if he didn't want to talk about something, because I would be reading him for filth, because I'm coming with example, day, time, like this is what you did, this is what you said, this is how it made me feel.
She getting straight to the point.
I'm getting straight to the point. Like I don't pull no punches, and it's like now you know that I'm eating you up, so you don't have nothing to say. And instead of being accountable for what you're doing, you're just like totally bypassing it. Like not saying
what was
nothing.
it like after you did that? Like what would he do?
He would. It depend. It would depend on the day. Sometimes he would argue back with me, and every time it would turn back around, it would end up being my fault. Like every single time, it would be. He's one of those. Like, and that's why when we was on the phone, when all of us was on the phone, and Thomas was saying it would always end up being my fault. Like you remember when we was talking about the whole situation, and Thomas was like, "Oh yeah, I would have flipped that on her, so it wouldn't have been my fault." That's why I got so upset. That's why I got so upset, because I was triggered. I was really triggered because he does that. He used to do that to me all the time.
Is that gaslighting or is that just
Definitely gas.
It's gaslighting. Like it's gaslighting because you literally, I'm telling you, and you're flipping it back on me, like. And I'm just like, what? Yeah, he was very manipulative.
Yeah, it seemed like you did a good job getting away from that.
He was manipulative, very manipulative. So, you know, you live and you learn. I'm good now. Well, I'm not going to say I'm good now, but I'm choosing me. You know, I'm doing better as far as not letting the nigga keep playing in my face. So, cheers for that. Clap, clap. Yeah.
That's good. I don't want you out here getting mistreated, taken advantage of, or whatever the case may be.
Well, hold on, wait. Before you continue on with that, and he doesn't, you got it.
Hold on, wait, because I got your mic off. I'm trying to get it. Go ahead and talk now. Why is it?
We're having some technical difficulties.
You want me to try?
There we go. You good? You got him a gift for.
I got him a gift for his birthday.
When was his birthday?
Yeah, when was his birthday?
March.
When did y'all stop talking?
March.
Last week.
What'd you get his ass?
Okay.
What'd you get him?
So when we started talking,
Well, hold on.
That's talking recently.
This sounds like it's gonna be a big gift.
it was to me.
Say we need that back.
Okay, hold on. let me say this. To me, I'm not taking it back because it was personalized. So, and for me, like
him giving it back.
But I'm saying, like, for me, I be very much like, it is what it is. So no, like, he can keep his stuff. To me, it wasn't a big gift. And I think that's my problem. That's why I'm so very much like, I really don't want to deal with nobody no more, because I do the most. Like, they'll tell you, I do the most for the people I care about.
Thanks.
The most. So when we were talking, I was helping him with his walk with Christ. Let's just say that. Like, I was sending him devotionals.
A custom Bible?
I did. I got him a Bible, like, with his name.
I need that back.
What is it called?
Scratch his name off.
Like his whole name in the middle.
You got it engraved?
Engraved. I got him a black Bible with his name engraved in it.
That's
like
something my grandmama gave
it was
me.
a very nice gift. And then I got him a journal with his name engraved in it.
That's dope.
Nah, Playboy.
He was
Ish.
Nah, Playboy.
Nah, you can't be giving. Nah, you can't be. Nah,
Yeah.
You might need that.
That's unfortunate.
I was going
Red flag.
out bad.
So wait, y'all just stopped talking.
Red flag.
I reached my point last week.
Last week? Because I remember we went
So
to.
what made you
Hold on.
We went to Thomas's probate. You was pretty much done with bruh.
I was going back and forth for a minute. For a minute because I was really ignoring the red flags. I'm not gonna lie. I was ignoring it because of how I felt about him, and I was just like, no, like maybe, like I don't know. I was just in denial. Well, I wasn't in denial. I was just ignoring it.
Yeah.
So what made you say like?
Honestly, it was something really small. Like I ever heard like the straw that broke the camel's.
Yeah,
it was something really small. We the whole trip situation. Like when I asked him about his about the trip and he ignored it. Yeah. We had way too many conversations about you ignoring me. Now you finna piss me off.
That's not small. Being ignored is like one of my biggest pet
and I
peeves.
literally said being ignored is like triggering to me. Like I really do not like that.
Yeah, nah.
And it's like you don't care. So it's really just more so like you just really don't care about me. And I feel like I've done like he had missed because we had started talking almost a year ago now. So like I graduated. He wasn't at my graduation. And he had a reason for not going to my graduation party.
What was that?
I can't say. Yeah, I can't say. I'm not gonna put his business out. That's not I don't do the stuff like that.
Okay.
But it was a valid reason. So the graduation party, like, okay. But like I always told him, for me, it wasn't even. It's about how people handle me. Like for me, it's always about the principle. And I just feel like he didn't handle me with care, and I deserve that. So
Know your worth.
Exactly. So it was just giving, like, after you didn't want to tell me about your trip, and it's your trip. Like, I don't want to talk about me. I want to talk about you.
Like, you finna get off again.
I'm excited for you. I want like
it's
it's like the man just don't be mad. And then he got upset with me for being mad that you was ignoring me when I already told you about this. And I was just like, it's okay. Like I'm good. He called me pathetic.
Yeah,
that's what did it for me. He called me pathetic.
Yeah,
and we was going back and forth, and he told me that when I just be like, okay, that makes him feel like I don't listen to him. So I had called myself. Listen. So I had called myself. I'm like, okay, because I did. I was like, okay. Because whenever I feel like somebody's not listening to me, like, you not even taking into account what I'm saying. Okay.
With a period.
Oh, with a period. Like, okay, you win. But me trying to be like, because I'm a very considerate person of other people's feelings. So I'm like, okay. I was like, I know you said you don't like when I say, okay, so this is why I'm upset. It's not about you not wanting to talk on the phone. It's not about that. I'm not mad about that. It's about the principle. And I mean, I wrote this full, like, explanation.
His response?
You text that?
I texted it because he don't want to get on the phone though. I like to talk on the phone. Like I'm very much let's get it out the way.
Sure. I'm not having no full argument.
I'm not having no full arguments with text, but he never wants to talk on the phone. So I was like, okay, this is what I gotta say.
But a voice message that motherfucker.
I do be voice messaging too, but I typed it that day.
He
He responded.
Okay. It wasn't okay though.
It was terrible.
Okay.
Like he was dead ass mad at me. Like I'm annoying. I'm bitching. I'm this. I'm that. This is pathetic. You're ruining my trip.
How many days did y'all go on?
How many dates
did y'all go on?
One-ish.
Yeah. Yeah.
You said you was talking.
This not brother. Oh no, I'm
pretty
tripping.
much on and off, but it was a year. I
I'm
mean,
about to
it'll
say-
be a year, July 7th.
This not brother. Talking about he took his grandma to the movies and it was you, right?
No, that's somebody I had went on a date with that when we had stopped talking.
That was.
And that's how I ended up starting back talking to him, because it was like, well, at least he all of this, but he not a liar. That's how I ended up starting. Is it working?
Yeah, you good.
Okay. But I started back talking to him.
It's not even the mic. It's just the cord. Go ahead now.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. But yeah. I started back talking to him.
And I'm going to mute this. Justin, Kyle, by all means, take over.
Another malfunction.
We're having more technical difficulties.
Maybe if I do it like that, then it's not gonna move.
Cool. 30 seconds.
So yeah, that's how that went.
Well, at least you're out of the situation. That's the positive. And,
I
now
am.
you know you'll be able to handle the next situation better.
But you want to know what's so crazy? Like when I tried to stop talking to him, he wasn't going for it. Like it was very weird to me.
He wasn't going for it?
No, I asked him for his address to ship him his stuff because, like I said, I'm not bitter. Like, get your stuff. Ask me if I ever got the address.
He stayed with you?
Hmm?
He stayed with you?
Nah, she probably just had like hoodies.
Oh, like hoodies type shit.
Yeah, I have his shoes. Like it's some Jordans that I have.
What size?
Stop. It's some Jordans.
Yeah, I'm.
Hold on.
Yeah,
What?
Because if it's something I like,
Yeah, what size are they?
I might need to invest in that.
I'm not telling y'all the
That boy done
size, but
became
they're
a
Gamma
stain around
Blues.
this mug.
They're what?
Gamma Blues.
Oh, we
Oh,
need
geez.
them. We need them. We
They
need
are.
them. He
And I
tall,
was
too,
trying to
ain't he?
get. He's
That's
he's tall. He's
That's my
6'5".
size.
By 12?
Six
That's
five.
my size.
What size should you wear?
He were about a 13 though.
I honestly don't know what
You were
size
like,
it
we
is.
decided.
I would have to look. I'm not sure.
Tell
What
the group
size.
chat when
That
you
about
got
a 12.
I'm not
I
giving y'all
need
no
them.
shoes. But that was just so
You
crazy
ain't
to me.
gonna
Like,
miss 'em.
I'm asking you for your address to send you back your shoes, and you're literally having a full argument with me, like almost on the same type of shit as before. Like, I'm all of this, and I'm like, okay, if I'm all of this, send me your address so I can send you your shit, and you can stop talking to me.
He still
Ask
he
me
still
if
was
I
just trying
ever
to
got an
crack.
address.
That's all that was.
Well, did you ever get the address?
No.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We need them. He don't
Yeah,
want
he
them.
don't want them.
Or he feel like he gonna whenever he come back to the city, he gonna get them. But no, sir.
Nah.
But that's the thing. Like, I wanted to ship them to you so you didn't have to come to my house.
You could just leave him outside.
Don't let him come to your house if he no.
I'm not letting him come to my house. He don't deserve to come to my damn house. I'm sick of.
No cap.
Because when I said it, actually saying it out loud makes it like so much worse.
Yeah, when you
and I literally didn't even say everything that like actually occurred. So like
when you hear something that you put up with, you be like, "There's no way I went."
There's no way I went for that.
That's crazy.
Like you think I'm that type of green bean bitch to go for that?
Damn.
Green bean. She's a.
But now at least you know how to handle another. You know, you'll be. Hopefully, you won't ignore signs in your future situations and relationships.
Better not.
I'm not. I won't. But I mean, like, actually, like, I'm just very turned off right now. Like, I just want everybody to leave me alone. That was just a very, like, traumatic experience for me.
I'm sorry it went like that for you.
Yeah, I'm really upset that happened to you.
But you're in the real world now, so more will come.
But I left with my virginity, so I win.
Hey, that's always.
That's what I'm saying. You just still trying to crack. That's
I still got it. So, I win.
Yeah, you're a winner. That's rare these days.
Hashtag Team Virgin.
And you look at you.
Why I told my cousins? Why I told my cousins I was a virgin, bro?
Why?
Like, why is y'all lying at this table?
Cause, bro, I ain't gonna lie. The only reason I told them that, bro, is because they be all in your business, bro. And my business gonna end up in somebody else's household. You feel me? And I'm not.
You grown as hell.
I'm not going. I don't care though. It don't matter. It's the principle. Like that's really be talking about me, and I ain't. They got it with that one.
Speaking of the real world, what age do y'all think we need to be out of our parents' houses? Because I still live with my parents. I think everybody does, yeah.
Yeah, I was living by myself, and then I moved back.
Did you move by yourself?
I say it's more so there's no point in me getting my own shit. But y'all
until you graduate. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna like look until.
Like if I have the chance to, I'm gonna take the chance. But it's like I'm going right back to school the next 3 months. Ain't no point in doing that. I'm not repeating that, but okay.
I need you to talk into the mic. You don't gotta repeat it because we caught enough of it. But yeah, I mean, right now probably isn't conducive. But like after you think you need to be at your parents' house like right after you graduate, or you get yourself like a year or two, or what? Because you live by yourself still in school.
I was living by myself from 18 to 22. No, 21.
2021?
22 yet. No, like from ages 18 to 21.
Dang. Nah, I wish I could. Yeah. Well, no, I enjoyed it.
It was a good experience. I liked it, but
that was dope.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
It's really expensive. I would say like you shouldn't be in a rush to move out just so you're not looked at as like living in your parents' house, because like who really gives a fuck? Like it's expensive out here. Stack your money.
It's insanely expensive.
It's not sweet.
It's not sweet. Kennesaw $2,200
a month.
A month, $25. We was paying $25 a month, and that's just rent. That ain't nothing else. It's not sweet.
Dang, how many of y'all it was? Y'all, you was staying in?
It was 3 of us.
So it was one of them little townhouses.
No, my first year I lived in the townhouse, and that was like close to 8. That was bad. That wasn't bad. That was chill. But like once you start getting into like almost $1,000 a person,
yeah, it's pretty insane.
That's not your other bills. That's just in rent. Yeah, that's not nothing else.
Yeah, life is crazy.
So yeah, I went back home. And y'all should go back home too if you can't afford it.
That's $2,200 for like a person.
No, that's
right.
It was $2,200 per person.
No.
Oh, I was about to say you.
Now when I was in my townhouse, it was like 8 something per person, and then whatever else, because that was student living. But like once we got to when it was the 3 of us, cause it was me and my 2 line sisters, that was like $2,500 just for the rent, and then we paid Wi-Fi. I think we had a gas bill, like stuff like that. But yeah, that shit ain't sweet.
Yeah, I'm cool on being an adult.
No, thank you.
I'm good on that. I moved back home, living my best life.
I'm really straight on that. Trying to see.
And my dad still cook.
Yes, my Nana be whipping. She be cooking real good. I need to start watching her.
Your Nana's great.
I love watching some towels, bro.
Yes, I love Geneva. Shout out to you, Geneva. My
Shout out
favorite
Geneva.
girl.
Shout out Miss Geneva.
And you too, Nikki. Because I don't got time.
To Nikki. Thank you.
Because my mama be killing me sometimes. I'm like, you my favorite girl too, Mom. Just in case you see this.
You think she gonna listen?
Probably. If I tell her I was
Clip
on the
this.
podcast.
I miss Nikki.
She would be so happy to hear me like talking about my situation.
She will?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
And like not being bothered. It really had bothered me for like a good minute.
That's why you come to get it off your chest.
Yeah, now it's off my chest.
Yeah, you feel a little bit better now?
I mean, I'm embarrassed, but
What are you embarrassed for?
because that nigga really played with me.
It happens. Everybody go through something like that. It's a learning experience.
Everybody go through something like that. I've been embarrassed.
Oh God, I've been embarrassed. At the end of the day, though, it's his loss. You shouldn't be embarrassed. It's his loss. He should be embarrassed.
That part.
Boom, boom. Anything else? Any pressing topics we can get to?
You feel me?
Ain't it? It is. It will be. I'm still getting over it, but like it'll be all right.
For sure. It's gonna
red flags.
It's gonna sting for a while.
One of your red flags, bro. Like that you be seeing.
I don't like a party girl.
Oh, she can't be outside.
You don't like party girls?
Alright.
It's a rough life to live.
Well, define party girl.
Keep that shit to a minimum. I do not need to be seeing you outside 24/7.
No cap. If you outside every weekend, shorty, I'm sorry, bro.
That is a rough life to live.
I'll be outside.
Every weekend, bro.
Every weekend.
I'll be outside. Maybe not in a club.
You know what? But if I see you working hard during the week, you know what? I'm gonna be like,
she gets a
I'm gonna
pass.
say,
You
I
know
work
it's
hard.
hard.
I deserve to go outside.
Lyric
So.
be going through it. So
I work hard.
Even,
But my thing is, when I be going outside, half the time it don't even be because I really want to be outside, but it more so be because I be invited to stuff, and I just have a really big thing about like showing up for people that I care about.
Lyric be outside all the time.
I
She
be-
stay with him.
I
You
be
consider yourself an
invited
outside girl?
to be outside. I didn't start being outside till I crossed, and I swear by that. I was inside a lot. All of high school, inside.
Yeah.
College, freshman year, sophomore year, inside.
Red flag.
First week probate. Oh, trust me, we was outside. We was outside. First week probate, like we was outside the whole week.
Yeah.
That next week, I was in a bed.
Boy, trying to recover.
We're talking about some come lab. Fuck all that. Nah, I'm asleep, bro.
I feel like that's kind of me now. Like now, I'll be in the bed. Once I move back home,
I'll be chilling.
I'll be in the bed. You think I still be outside? I definitely go outside when I'm invited. I don't just be outside just to be outside.
You're not the one that be finding the move. You be invited to the move.
I'll be invited to the move. I don't find the move. If I don't got no move, I be in my bed. My bed is the move.
Sound good.
Scoot, you got a red flag that you just absolutely just like when you see it is
Not for real.
You
I
got
ain't
one.
really like talk to a girl like
seriously.
Just because you ain't talking to her
seriously?
don't mean you ain't got no red flags though.
But I'm saying if he hasn't talked to nobody seriously, he ain't got no. He not.
But
looking.
even I'm talking about even from like okay, but you've been in a relationship before, like past relationships, so like that could still like
I
stuff
don't really
that people
count
do.
them though. I don't really count them though.
I'm not saying them, but I'm saying like things that they did is still valid. If they did stuff that you didn't like necessarily like, or that was like a red flag to you, that's still valid. Even if you don't count them.
Huh?
Going hours without texting back.
Yeah.
That's such a red flag to me. I don't care what nobody say, cause you'll be on that phone.
Like, you
for
can't
sure.
sit
You'll
there
be
and
on that
tell me-
phone.
Yeah, no cap.
Unless you
Okay.
tell me,
Oh,
me
shit.
what you finna do, like
Yeah, no, if you're like, I'm finna do this, I'll talk to you later. Okay, cool, but like, it's been 8 hours. You've been on that phone.
8 hours.
You've been on that phone. I don't care what
gotta
you
break.
telling me. You've been on that phone.
your kids ain't gonna be able to get away with nothing. I can tell by how you.
You've been on that phone, like I said. Shit.
I don't really got no major red flags. None that I could just think of like right now. Like it have to happen. Like,
Yeah.
you act like that. You feel me?
Not,
Like
I will say how people act really do be turning me off. Like,
once you start talking to somebody and you see how they think, I think
Yes.
that's what it'd be like.
their mindset,
Your
like,
mindset.
ew.
Like, oh, she's stupid.
She's so stupid. Look at her, just pretty and stupid.
Just pretty and dumb.
You feel me?
Fine as all get out.
Yeah.
Just slow.
That's like half of Arabia.
Okay. Not too
That
much.
was a bit much,
Not too much.
but I don't care.
That's coming.
But you're not part of that half because you use your
Oh,
brain.
no, I'm not part of that
That's coming
half.
from an Arabia attendee. So
Yeah, there was a lot of dumb people at Arabia. Everybody
That's no
was
cap.
not
That
smart.
uniform do not make you
That
smart.
is
Everybody
true.
was
That
not
uniform
smart.
do not
It
make
was
you
a
smart,
lot
boy.
of not so smart
The people we started with,
people.
bro, like half that class was like gone after 9th grade.
It wasn't even on like no grades. That's just common sense. Like I'm not even talking about like your academic endeavors. It's just life in general, common sense. It's just the fact that you just dumb. You just stupid.
I wanted to go to Southwest so bad.
I could have
wanted
went
to
to
go to
Southwest. I
Southwest
was
so bad.
closer. I was zoned for
didn't
Southwest.
y'all have to wear didn't they have to wear uniforms too?
So, yeah, but that was a lot less strict.
Yeah,
But
they
it
didn't
wasn't
really-
until the end though, like towards like our senior year.
talking about
Southwest.
Shit.
Yeah,
but
they
they was,
didn't-
even when they did make it, they was lenient with it.
Yeah, like
they
that
wasn't
wasn't.
that was like Arabia's calling card. You go
That's
to
how they
Arabia,
put
you
it.
wear uniform.
They tried to put us in uniform.
Yeah, and then eventually they scrapped it because people was bucking too hard.
Yeah, I don't even know why they tried that with a lot of the DeKalb County schools.
Yeah, I could have said that wasn't going. You can't put the whole
know
school
that.
in ISS.
They tried to put when we was at Chapel Hill.
Yeah,
they was trying to.
It was lenient at Chapel Hill though, but like at Arabia, they starting to get a little bit more lenient now, like because the kids just don't do it. Like
probably.
I went up there, bro. There's kids that got Scullies on, red hoodies.
Yeah.
Not a Scully. I said I was gonna go up there. I be praying for Benet because she finna start teaching
At Columbia, right? Mm-hmm. Jesus.
That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough.
Freshman too.
You feel me? She fresh meat too.
Yes, cause you know she
Zoe
young. She's pretty.
Young, she pretty. That's what I'm so worried.
She pretty.
With a bunch of badass on my
bag.
Okay.
Nah, them kids is terrible.
Like even at her student teaching,
kids.
they used to.
Like, I'm gonna be that. Like if I was a teacher, I'd be that one teacher that's gonna be cool as hell. But like, bro, just do your work, so I ain't gotta do too much. Now,
But see,
if you wanna be a dickhead about it,
now I gotta do too much.
Dickhead about it.
That's how Benet is.
She gonna be good though. She can handle it.
Oh yeah,
she built for it.
For sure.
She survived Albany State. She survived Columbia
good.
High School.
GOOD good. Shout out to you, Benet.
100. We need more black educators. We need more male.
I used to want to be a
too.
teacher, y'all.
Never in my life.
Maybe one day I'll be like Dr. Oko. Shout out to him though, because he's literally the reason that my major was chemistry.
That's one reason. That's one profession that I would absolutely stay as far away from as possible as teaching. I'm so cool on that.
But see, chemistry teachers make good money because science teachers are in a drought.
I believe you, but I got to deal with people, kids all day.
Yeah, I just don't like kids all that much.
I don't even
kids
not
cool.
like kids. It's just I can't.
I don't
like, bro,
teach
one of
them
them kids. Yeah, I can't put my hands on this little. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
Like,
I'm
you
like.
feel like some of them just need to get jacked up one time, but I can't do that. I'm gonna go to jail.
I don't know. I tutored for like years. That's how I made my money in high school. So
You was tutoring people your age though, or younger people?
I was tutoring. I started tutoring 10th grade in chemistry.
Tutoring.
I needed you for
That's
physics.
different, yeah.
I needed you 11th grade.
That's different because like you were just saying
I had
age, you could be like,
But no, I had
like, you
little
could fight
kids.
somebody.
I started in 10th grade, but like I had elementary schoolers. They was bad as hell. They
See,
want to listen.
I'm good on that. I'm good. Like I don't even do good with like when I be working kids out and kids just don't listen, and I'm just you go stand over there.
Yeah, that's
just
why I haven't
mean.
taught yet.
I'm not mean. I don't want to deal with that, bro.
I'm
You
trying
don't
mean,
to
bro.
imagine you as a daddy.
You mean?
I think I make a great father.
I
one
think
day.
you would. No, not like that, but it's just like I be trying to imagine y'all with kids, like. And then I saw this TikTok of this girl saying like, if she got pregnant, she would be embarrassed because like this is like evidence that you've been fucking. Like this is like,
Nah, for sure.
Told on yourself?
huh?
You just told on yourself.
Yeah, like, and now I'm like, oh,
Well-
daddy, I'm pregnant. It's like, oh, so you really been out here fucking raw? Like, wow.
Lyric.
I'm sorry. But that's really crazy. Like, imagine going to your parents like, I'm pregnant, y'all.
I'm not. I don't even like. Even once I get married and it's time for me to have children, I'm still gonna be like, so
That's just so
this
crazy.
thing happened. I got a kid on the way. I don't know. I don't even want to think about it. I'm not gonna
All
put
right,
that
for
in
you
to
two.
the air.
How did y'all parents find out?
You said since I say, like I'm lying.
Mike.
You hear him? He talking about since she say,
mean,
Oh, yeah.
like I'm lying.
Well, this is funny. He don't know you for real.
I'm just playing.
How did y'all parents find out that y'all be fucking?
Stop saying the F word.
Freaking.
How did y'all parents find out that you guys
I never had that
are
conversation with my
having the
parents.
S word?
Never had that conversation with my parents.
Really?
We don't have those type of conversations.
I talk to my parents about stuff
I try
like
to stay
that.
away from them combos too.
Y'all don't have that conversation with your
I think they
parents?
found out. I think they probably assumed.
They knew that
I
night.
think they assumed, but
Let's
the
bring
night, but
them in here and ask them.
that night of no, that night of homecoming. That's when
Yeah,
they was
for
like,
sure.
oh, okay,
I'm
so you really
dead.
doing
They
that.
had to know that.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all didn't have a conversation. What about you?
Dad
Your
walked.
parents cool though, bro. Like your people would be like, okay.
Dad walked
They
in.
probably asked you.
Oh, he walked in on you?
No. Whoa, wait.
Nah, that's
Oh,
That would have been wild.
Dad walked in, literally threw a box of condoms. He said, like, hey, he was like, yo. I was like, what's up? Like, and I'm playing the game, and I'm like, if you walk into my room, like, the game is like in the corner, so I'm like facing this way on the TV. He walks in, he was like, yo, that was good. That was a whole box of condoms, and he's like, wrap it up. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
And then I walked down. I think I walked down to my parents' room. And I was like, "Do you be fucking?" I was like, "What the hell is that?" She was like, and just like sat down in her chair like this.
She was just disappointed in you.
Yeah, I'm like, she's like, Justin. I'm like, what?
Microphone.
Do you? I answered the question. I'm like, I just be chilling. And then they walked in. They walked in the house. I had music blasting, and I didn't hear them walk in. Like, I didn't hear the alarm go off. And I just hear my mom yell upstairs, like, Justin, we're home. Everything got shut down.
Was there someone else in the room with you?
Yeah, definitely. Everything got shut down.
Oh, wow.
Did you get caught?
The music wasn't doing nothing.
Oh, you're
The music was just playing. Like,
how did that go? I want to know how that went though. They was tweaking.
no. I told you my parents.
They didn't care.
Ain't gonna say they didn't care. It was like, come on, like, bro.
You smarter than that.
Like, no, it wasn't even being smart, but like, bro, I'm a freshman in college. Like, we just at the age, bro.
Still like 10th grade. Okay,
Oh no.
I was asking if you got caught because like.
Oh no, I ain't never got caught.
We've helped maneuver situations in which people have been placed out of windows.
Oh, wow.
Yo,
I feel like I'm still a virgin because of how my parents talked to me about it. Like, I was just never pressed.
My mom dropped me off at Albany. She did give me like this huge ass bag of condoms. And all she said was be safe. That's literally.
I think when I got to college, my dad told me to go buy some. That was probably as much.
That was
That's
it.
probably as much of the conversation that
I'm
was.
so taken aback because me and my dad like really had like a in-depth talk like when I was younger.
When they found out that I was doing that, my dad was like, be safe. Do you wear condoms? And I'm like, yeah, of course. And so he was like, okay. And that was
Nobody
like,
wear no type of condom. That's
not true.
You and Thomas disgust me.
That's not. You just gonna take his word? Like what?
You be wearing them?
Yeah.
Like whatever.
Bruh. Yes, absolutely. Safe sex is the best sex. You don't want to get that late tits.
Do y'all be getting tested?
Tits. Yes.
Okay. Do you be getting tested?
I mean, I don't do nothing, but yeah, when I go to the doctor, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Do
when
you?
I go to the doctor.
I just went to the doctor in like February.
I don't even play that.
Negative. So.
Yeah,
All good.
everything's
What's that for?
clean as a mother. Clean
y'all
as a
should.
vessel.
Are y'all gonna have that talk with y'all daughters? I personally think y'all should.
No.
Yeah.
Tell my
That I'm telling you,
wife,
don't do that.
Go talk to your
I'm
daughter.
telling you, don't do that. Like I
They
really
probably
feel
need to
like
I can't have that conversation with my daughter.
I don't.
I
know
think
what
that
can-
y'all should.
What
I'm
can I
It
do
need
to
to
my
come to me,
daughter?
bro. It need to
tell
come from me,
like
bro.
I'm like the way that y'all be talking. Talk the same way. Like my dad really did that with me. That's why like when I be around y'all, whatever y'all say don't be bothering me. Like my dad never pulled no punches with me, and I genuinely believe that's why I'm still a virgin to
I
this
keep
day.
it a buck with y'all.
Yeah, like
Listen,
I really.
like, you gonna have
you should.
They gonna come at you like this way. They gonna say what you want to hear. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Don't believe it or
All
not.
it is is
Yeah, just talk to her. Like I really feel like y'all should.
Same way.
As a girl that like don't know anybody, any of the girls for real, like dad, they have had that conversation with them like my dad has, and they just was out there fucking. Not even because I mean they was freaking or doing the do whatever you want to call it, and it wasn't even on some like I really more so like they was curious, like I didn't know about it, but like for me it was like well me and my dad already had that conversation. I wasn't curious about it, like I already knew
What come with it?
what came with it. So I just
not
wasn't
even-
pressed.
I mean, I probably will wind up having that conversation with my daughter if I was to have one. It's just like, I don't know. I feel very, I ain't gonna say weird about, parenting a girl. It's just like, I feel like the only thing I could do for a girl is like hug her and love her and give her everything she wants. I don't think I could ever give like.
I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit.
Yeah, no cap.
I don't know.
Because at the end of the day, life is life.
Yeah, like, and you can bond with your daughter over so much. Me and my dad bond over basketball. That's why I watch basketball, because of him.
Great sport. When is your brother coming to town?
In July.
We need to get in the gym.
Yeah, he's coming
Okay.
in July. Shout out Chase.
Young
Bentley
boy.
bees.
I love my little brother.
Young Shauna.
Oh, do y'all want kids?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want kids.
Why not? Because they bad.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's
I
not
don't
even
know.
that. I just
I only want kids if I'm married.
that.
married.
Nah,
I'm
definitely.
I'm not
I'm not
baby
having.
mama, baby daddy.
I am
Yeah, I ain't
not
doing
baby
that. I ain't
mama
doing that.
material. It's a wife for nothing for me.
Baby
I'm
mama,
not-
baby daddy ain't gonna cut it.
I'm not finna be arguing back and forth when I can go see my kid.
Yeah, you feel me? Like that's dead.
Like, bro, if you gonna mess with another dude, by all means, that's cool. I'm not finna sit here and have a argument battle between you and me because I want to see my kid. Like,
Yeah.
he's
That's
here.
bad.
He's here because of me.
That's insane.
That is true.
I mean, that's
I can't. Yeah, the baby mama, baby daddy thing is not cool. I don't
It's
think it's
not my
conducive for
vibe.
the child too. So I would try to like, aside from me not wanting to argue, I don't think that's fair to the kid.
Yeah, I don't really think I want any. But my max will be
Having a
2
kid
if I did have some. My max will be
Your
2.
max is 2. My
Your
max
max
is
is-
like 2. I want a boy. If I do,
I want a boy and a girl.
I think my max, my I don't think I have a max. However many I can afford to have, I could take care of.
That's
feel me? Like if my wife wants 10 and we can afford to take care of 10, then we can do that. But I'm not finna aim for 10. That was just a. It was just
Well,
a big
I've
number
always
just because.
said if my husband want a football team, he don't need to marry me because that's not.
Nah, I'm cool on
No.
that. I think that my
Hey,
minimum.
I about to say, she gonna be pushing out 10?
Yeah, like
By
this.
all means, do
I think the
it.
minimum. I think my minimum is 2. I don't want just one. Like an only child vibe is like.
I like to be an only child.
I grew up I have an older sister, but we so far apart. I grew up like an only child. I was like,
Same.
man, you wish you had somebody at times. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so,
what I said
I
too.
don't know about all that.
Because I feel like it really does. I feel like being an only child, the best thing about it is it really teaches you to be really comfortable being by yourself. I feel like that's how, like, I could be by myself and be like 100% fine, no problems. Even though me and Chase are 6 years apart, but we have different moms. So
There be times where I just be at the house, like,
different mama.
as long as you give me some
same
food,
daddy.
controller, and I'm on the game with my friends, I just be chilling.
Cause your siblings older than you, though, right?
My sister's like a year older than me, bro.
A year.
A year older.
I wish me and Chase were closer. And
My brother's 7 years older than me.
A year older than me.
For real?
By the time I was in middle school, my brother was going to college.
Oh, man, I did know that. I'm
All my
thinking
prime
of,
years,
I'm thinking of your
he was at the
cousin.
crib.
but I feel like it kind of
Should you
helps
post it?
though.
Yeah,
Now.
I'm
My
thinking
sister-
that was just, she's
My
older
sister,
than-
my
Like
sister's
Chase,
23. I'm
Okay,
me
yeah,
being so
okay,
much
yeah,
older
yeah,
than
I remember.
Chase.
You think it helps?
Yeah, because like he's
Yeah,
really
what?
kind of like navigating life, and like I can really like help. I mean, I can't help him that much because I'm not gonna put his business out, but he's doing some stuff and dibbling dabbling. Like I said, when I was in high school, I was at home reading, so some stuff.
She doing extra
Yeah,
math problems.
Some stuff.
Extra
Not
ISL.
too much on me.
What a
Thank
nerd.
you. I was though, so it's like
There's
some
nothing wrong
stuff
with that.
I
There's nothing
can't
wrong with that.
help him with certain stuff, but I be trying.
I wish I was in hurt. Just not in me. I hate school.
I wish I
nerdy
was
to an
too,
extent.
but that ain't.
I hate school.
I was nerdy.
I'm
too.
not
I
one
don't even like
anymore.
doing. I don't even like doing homework. I barely do that.
Homework is nerdy. I ain't gonna cap them. Now that I'm into my major, I don't have a problem.
I ain't gonna lie
with
to you.
I enjoy
tired
doing
of
work if
school
it has
now.
something to do with what I want to do. But like, I'm not finna do.
I don't
chemistry
do. I
problems.
don't do essays. That's
don't
my
like
biggest
essays.
problem.
I'll write an essay if it's something I want to write about.
Yeah, if it's something I want to write about, cool.
It's
By
all
all
good.
means.
No.
If not, we're going to Twitter.
I hate essays.
Chat GPT. Ask
I done-
AI.
I like to read, but I
done
do
heard
not
that
like
so many
writing.
times.
Writing is fun. I love
mama.
writing.
On my
Hood.
hood.
I look fly. I look good.
Touch my swag.
What?
Wish you could.
Okay. Oh. Who is that?
Probably Layton again.
Was she
Stupid
coming
lady.
over at
Something
11:30?
Yeah, what?
Bryson, little brother. You know, they stay across the street. It might be Bryson.
Where is Bryson?
I don't know.
Let's check that location.
He ain't text me or nothing.
I'm telling you.
His car was back at the crib when I went up.
Oh, Bryson.
It was?
He might be here. Yeah, it said he.
That might be him. Like he walking over
Yeah,
here.
I think that's him. You just gonna
He
leave
would have
him
called me though.
outside?
Hold on, let me go see. Cause he would have called me. Y'all,
Is that he right here? You don't be looking at people's location, Justin? You don't do that?
Depending on who it is.
Wow. I like to do that. I like to see where people be at. But I'm just nosy. I'm a nosy person. Don't look at me like that.
Sometimes I
Like
might
what?
hit to find my like iPhone like app by accident. I just be like, all right, let me just check like where everybody at.
Yeah, that's what I be doing. I'm like, I wonder where everybody at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Especially my nana. Because what you doing? Hey, y'all.
So,
What are we talking about? We was talking about kids.
oh yeah, we was talking about kids. How many kids y'all want to have?
Right. How many kids y'all want?
Oh yeah, that's a great conversation to jump into.
We was already
Nah, I was just.
we was already talking about it. It wasn't like nothing out the way.
Nah, I'm just saying. It's, y'all a couple. I want to see like. Do y'all
Shaking my head.
Do y'all have the same answer?
Hello, Governor.
Do y'all have the same answer?
Do you want kids? I think that's a better question. Do you want kids, Indya? I'm undecided. I'm
How
undecided.
many? Do you want kids? You want a football team? Oh, he said 2.
2, a boy and a girl. That's it.
Which one you want first?
I want a boy first.
So you can protect the sister, right?
But see, I like being the older sister. I'm not gonna lie. I like being the older sister.
I think he good. Or he,
It
yeah, he
depends
can
on your
slide.
dad. I feel like it depends. Well, not your dad, but like y'all's like dynamic. But
Yeah.
I like being the older sister.
That's
When
good.
I don't know, I don't necessarily like it. It's like being the mama.
Yeah, but that's like with everything. Indya, how many kids you want? Good answer. Y'all on the same
Yeah,
page.
everybody's saying
Yeah, on
2.
the
I
same
love
page.
that.
2 is cool though. 2 is cool because it's like it's not
good.
too many, but it's not.
I say you want like 10 of them little things running around. You hear me?
I'm like 10. Who gonna babysit? Because I'm promise you, you not bring 10
babysit
kids to my house.
is insane. So if somebody asks you to babysit 10 kids, are you charging per child?
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it at all.
I'm not even
actually.
saying yes.
I will babysit 2 of them. Your favorite 2.
It's gonna be a
I might need a band. I might need a couple bands to watch 10 kids.
10 kids.
And don't
I
let
might
them
need a
spend the
couple
night.
bands.
Don't let them be spending the night.
Who has? Is there anybody I know that has that many children? Famous?
Y'all knew about
I
them.
don't know. I
Lady
don't keep
had,
up.
like,
I know somebody had like 8.
8,
You know,
yeah.
Johnny Cake plus 8.
Yeah.
Shit, Zoe is the youngest of 7.
Zoe? For real?
She's the youngest of 7.
I
Yes.
didn't know that. That's insane.
I ain't know that.
Papa was a rolling stone.
Nah, that's pretty
Whatever
insane.
lays that was his home.
And when he died,
I be listening to that. I'm not gonna lie.
as you
great
should.
song. The
It's a
Temptations
great
I love
song.
Temptations.
Yeah.
Did you watch the movie? I love that movie, y'all.
Nobody coming to see Otis.
Nobody
Wish
coming
you
to
could
see
work it the
you.
way I
Otis.
do.
I'm gonna watch that when I get
I
home.
love that movie, bro.
Oh,
That's my
and I
favorite
gotta
movie
watch
growing
What
up.
Love Got to Do. R.I.P. Tina.
Nah, I'm not
I
watching
gotta
that.
watch
That
What
made me
Love
mad,
Gotta
bro.
Do.
I ain't gonna care. I had real pressure.
I've never
with
seen it
Lawrence Fishburne.
before.
It's gonna piss you off.
I've never seen it,
It's gonna piss you off.
and I feel like now I have to. I don't know. I don't know.
I had real pressure with Lawrence Fishburne after watching that. Like I
Really?
forgot he was acting. Like it really pissed me off.
Oh, that means he did a good job.
He did it. The movie's phenomenal. It's just
Oh, Lawrence.
it's just nasty work. Nah, Temptations is like one of my.
Such
It might
a
be my
great
favorite movie.
It's
'cause
so good.
Leon is like one of my favorite actors ever.
You know, I
movie
got
is
that in my
amazing.
TikTok when you was talking about the Temptations.
What?
You said so like you thought Leon was something.
Wicked.
David Ruffin. I thought he was really David
Yeah,
Ruffin.
yeah. That's literally what you said.
Yeah, he
I
was
thought
like,
Leon was
I
David
think
Ruffin.
we should call it David Ruffin and the Temptations.
In the Temptations. Like what? Oh,
That movie is amazing.
10
can
out
quote
of
that
10.
movie. I can quote that movie word for word.
I'm just a lonely
Y'all can't do me like this.
it's a great movie.
It was. I think that's
Hey, how y'all feel about being in somebody close friends that you don't want to be in?
Take me out.
And you so you don't feel like asking to be taken out of a close friends is like disrespectful or rude?
No, because why did I just start following you?
You their
Yeah,
story?
their story, but like
I be muting them. I don't ask them to take me out.
it just be your close
but I
friends.
be
Like
wanting
I
to.
just skip through it. Like it don't bother me. I just skip through it.
But that's
Yeah.
because ain't no dudes like just started following you and they add you to his close friends and now all of a sudden they got all this money and now they taking honey packs and now I'm just like
Bro got a Lamborghini.
Yeah, now you got a Lamborghini. Now you posting your bed. Oh, I need somebody to lay here with me with Brent Fayez playing. Like no, take me out of here right now. I don't like that.
It be some girls that like they be posting and they're just like they're so unattractive. I'm really upset that I follow them, but like I know them and we're friends.
There is a very thin line with that when it be like, I don't necessarily want to see your stuff on my page. Not even, and it won't even be like attributed to like their looks or anything. Just like
I know a couple.
your
aura.
vibe, yeah, like your aura on my page. But it's like I also know you, so
I know a couple ugly people.
yeah,
bro.
like I guess we good. I guess we can stay.
I know a couple ugly people, bro. I just be like, I do not want to see this, dog.
I'm saying though, you
I
think you
still
cute
be
or something?
following.
You talking about
Ooh,
ugly people?
I'm glad I didn't have no water in my
beautiful.
mouth because I would have spit that out. Because why did you say that? That was rude.
Come on,
I'm
bro.
saying he talking about other folks.
I mean, that is
nobody
true,
name,
but
you know.
still, you ain't saying no
Everybody
names.
beautiful in their own way.
You can't even talk about you think you cute.
Nah, that's crazy.
That was not nice.
Fucked up.
What you
Like,
look
I
like?
don't even be thinking.
Huh? Nah, he don't hear me.
I'm sorry, what
That's
happened?
what you look like.
What I look like?
please don't
I mean,
start
I didn't
this.
really.
Yeah,
I didn't say nothing about
Oh,
nobody
Oh,
else's
I gotta do
appearance.
my Duolingo.
what?
I can't lose my
You're not
shit.
even in school no more.
My Duolingo?
What you doing? Learning Spanish?
I am.
Why?
Because I want to. I want to be bilingual. Well, trilingual because I'm also learning sign language. I know the whole alphabet now.
Yeah, sign language is cool. You a nerd for sure though. Duolingo in the summer is insane.
It's
Did you keep your
11:38
streak
show.
going, bro? You keep your streak going?
Yeah, I'm almost at 40 days. This is the longest I've ever done.
You such
Okay.
a dork.
Cause y'all looking at me like I'm
It's
crazy.
you, bro. Like it's okay because it's you, bro.
I'm just saying, y'all looking at me like I'm crazy. But when I start talking Spanish to y'all for real, and we go to
I'm
Mexico,
look at you like you
and I'm
crazy 'cause
talking
not
to
gonna know what you're
everybody
saying.
real bilingual, like,
Ain't
then
you
I don't
going
want to
to
hear
like
nothing.
No, you going to Mexico? I thought you. No, I thought you. Had like
Period,
an internship
as
in,
you
Puerto Rico
should.
or something. I thought you had like an internship in like Puerto Rico or France or. Yeah, that. And where?
Period. Columbia.
Round of applause.
Clap it up.
And you are on Harvard Summer Bridge program.
Yes. Good congratulations going all around for Miss Indya. I know that's right. You're never ever wrong.
No, we can't do his yet. No, it's too early.
What's yours?
We're not gonna put your news out there yet.
What's your news?
Shut up, bro.
What you talking about? What we said earlier?
Yeah,
You got news?
Yeah.
What we was talking about the other night? In the garage?
Knock, knock, knock. What y'all talking about?
What's up when the mic's off? When the mic's off?
Hey, look, the closer for this episode is Alone Here by Khatib, Eastside legend, MLK is very own. This is Alone Here by Khatib.
Oh, wow. You just be putting it on.
Yeah, I only play people.
That's nice of you.
I can't lie to tell the truth, I like being alone here. I can't blame her if she leave, I know I did her wrong here. I got her free, she tryna fuck and she know that my mom here. All that ice like Ben and Jerry, she chase me like Tom here. I ain't perfect, but I'm real, I done did some wrongs here. I do whatever for y'all to listen, shit, I cut off my ears. She only know me by the port, she don't even know me. These niggas think they having 9 lives like Dojo over here. I'm forever screaming, free my dog like Kojo over here. I can't crash out, no I can't get totaled over here. I bring that bag out, you know I'ma split it with my peers. She think she'll keep a bitch, you ain't no souvenir. I hope my dog ain't see the reaper, Lord forgive him what he said. They be talking about being equal, but it always be the vision. Every day I'm riding past was saying Mark died at. He talking about the pressure to your job, ain't gonna apply that. I thought they were gonna ride you like some pigs, but they ain't have my back. I was in the dark, I changed the channel like it Comcast. I came out the water, was in the dust right where the sharks at. Really kinda hard to explain what my heart at. I can't lie to tell the truth, I like being alone here. I can't blame her if she leave, I know I did her wrong here. I got her free, she tryna fuck and she know that my mom here. All that ice like Ben and Jerry, she chase me like Tom, yeah. I ain't perfect, but I'm real, I done did some wrongs here. I do whatever for y'all to listen, shit, I cut off my ears. She only know me by the port, she don't even know me. These niggas think they having 9 lives like Dojo over here.
That's Alone Here by Khatib. Eastside legend, man. Shout out to that with Khatib. We finna get up out of here.
No, Cal, it's time to end. It's time to go home.
You in this water. Your Duolingo. Would you like to plug your socials? Or you in, what you should fix your mic and do all that?
Okay, I'll do it for you. I'm just saying, like, why you be acting like that? Like you don't,
so
like,
bad.
right? You want to be so antisocial so bad. Like you got his whole Twitter that you tweet on.
Like I'm just forcing
I'm not saying you forcing it, but I'm just saying, like, it's scoosh. Like, why you can't just tell the people you be on Twitter? They can interact with you.
I'm not on there to gain a bunch of followers anyway. Like,
Talking to the
That's
mic.
fair.
Just use it. I was just telling him to talk to the mic.
Tienes clases de español esta semana.
you smack these?
Did y'all ever go to that? I told Bryson to take you and y'all go to this. Go get y'all some edibles. I literally gave him a full like.
Okay, off mic.
Oh.
All right, I guess that's the end of the episode. I'm gonna tag everybody in the episode.
Yeah, just
Big
tag
Sistas,
me.
plug Big Sistas. No. They can't because I cut audio. Come grab
to
mic. Yeah, grab mic.
Y'all go follow my nonprofit at BIGSISTAS_. B is for big. Don't forget.
Yeah. Gunshots and applause. All right, hey, so we out because Lyrics on Duolingo. Justin's on his phone. Kyle don't want to plug his socials.
I already plugged my socials the first
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Different episodes.
Oh.
But it's okay. You wanna know why? Because I'm gonna tag you anyway.
At
just
Scooch
tag
with
me.
4 O's
I'm
and
on
a
everything.
5 on Twitter. You hear me?
There you go. See, I'm on everything at NKYZ, Instagram, Twitter. Move Spot. Shout out Seth and Carl. Off your chest _ on Twitter. Off your chest _ pod on Instagram. Get Off Your Chest podcast on Move Spot. Anything else? BRYSKN. One limit J. Life with Lyric. 2 T's, 2 C's. There we go. Hey man, until next time, it's love.